Greetings, friends. It's time for Sagittarius reading. Happy birthday. It's your season. Good job, everyone. Okay, Sagittarius, we're going to do a Lenormand reading. How's that for you? Here we go. This is for the next week or so. We're on Friday, November 24th, 2023. This is for about the next week or so for Sagittarius. General reading for Sagittarius. We're on Friday, November 24th, about midday. This is for Sagittarius. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Let's do it for Sagittarius Lenormand reading. Lenormand is a really cool deck of cards that if you get a personal reading, I'll tell you all about the history. St. Michael, please protect Sagittarius. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Sagittarius' behalf. Where do you get a personal reading, you say? I know you were saying that. It is at tarotdamour.com. You just sign up right up on there. Okay? Let's do it. Until December 1st, we have half off virtual readings. If you want an in-person reading, it is regular price because, hello, I have to get dressed up and things. Okay, Sag, we are going to do this one more time because I don't even know if I bless the cards. St. Michael, please protect Sagittarius. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Sagittarius' behalf and send St. Muriel. Okay, well, we have the tree to start out. Nice family gathering. Were you with your family recently? It was real nice. Well, there was just a little bit of angst involved in it. Something kind of off about the conversations. Maybe they were a little bit buzzy. I'm feeling like good. You tried to remember the good times, but there was also like worry within the conversations that you were having. Although you were rooting really deeply in your root chakra, I do kind of feel that there was something cooking. If you in this situation, it seems like there was something that was a little bit different than last year, tasted off a little bit. Maybe you burnt something, or there was just like a little bit of how you put love into your cooking. This was yes, there was love in there, but also anxiety. Oh, but you love this person overall. I mean, this is love for yourself as well. I'm sensing that you're really going for your own on this one. You're rooting. I mean, we're rooting for you, and it has to do with your physical health, loving yourself, self-care, and happiness. There's your sunshine. Okay. You're kind of looking for ways to love better, even to love bigger and better and love even more if you can. God bless this they said this holy family of yours. And so the one that you love, this could be your partner, this could be a sibling, this could be your cousin. Is it the love that surrounds you? This is a general reading. It's very much, you grew up in a very wholesome environment with each other. You could have been like the boxcar children, or, you could have been like latchkey kids together. Kids that grew up in some sort of close relationship that always had each other's backs, that always, and this could be your person too. Your person, if it's not your person, this is the kind of person that you're looking for, is somebody that had that history with you. So somebody who was always there for you and somebody who understood you and had your back. You have a grandfather here looking after the masculine of this group, and the masculine has suffered a bit, but doesn't show the feminine how much work they've done. The feminine has savings, has been saving in this dynamic, and they have a clear vision of what they want, and it's all sort of under the sea, they said, because the anchor here. So let's see what else. The clover, the letter, this is more present day here. The coffin, the stork, and the moon. Okay, so the visit is over. Okay, we're ending this cycle, this visit. Okay, goodbye, family. We love you, right? And it was a really good time. You got some good conversations in. You had some laughs. You may have played some games, you know. I do feel that there was somebody kind of like gawking or stalking the situation, like maybe an ex of one of yours, or like a family member that didn't get along with you guys, or something like that, that there was something watching over you. I also get like a protector here watching over. So it could be someone who passed. There could be some animal that represents that person. That animal may have made its way to you as a stray, could have made its way to you. I'm not sure. There's something here, that there's something feral, something wild in your midst that you're trying to tame here. I'm getting a sense that you might, if you, in this week, you might encounter something that wants a home from you. If you already have a wildling, maybe you have a child that's pretty wild. Maybe you have, and I love the wild ones. Don't get me wrong. I think that they're great. This happens around sunset or sunrise, that this is a very prominent energy for you. And it's a very lucky energy too. They're always sending love. I'm getting more and more of a loving spirit, but a wild spirit, right? Loving and wild here at the same time. Very happy for you, ultimately. I don't know what I was saying before. There was someone sort of like, yeah, like there was somebody in the, this is a past person. There's two energies here. This is a past, there's a past person that's kind of like watching your stories or doing something to stalk you. Like it's actual like gawking. Like, I hate the word stalk, because if you've ever really been stalked, it's not fun. You know, so this is like somebody who's very interested in you, but you don't seem interested back. I'm also getting that you're ending that cycle, okay? So it was a goodbye, right, to the family and to the stability that you know, for the one person. The other person has got it, like the savings and the togetherness. The other person has got it together. But one person is a little maybe off without the other. For leaving the situation, you know, leaving on a jet plane, they said. So some of you might be going, like, I don't know, it seems like a clinical way to get pregnant. Like, some of you might be going to decide from this family gathering, oh, there were so many children there, it was so lovely, I really want kids. Like, somebody might be doing it in a way that's like, we've tried and tried and tried. I hate that shit, right? When somebody's like, oh, we're trying to have a kid. That's super 90s of people, but we're trying. And it's just like, so y'all fucking every 2 seconds or what? Like, I don't get that. Like, why would you talk about that with people? Like, it's just so awkward and weird. Yeah, awkward and weird. It's just, the mice are influencing that. So it's just like this, like, I don't know, I have like a bad taste if that's the case. But, you know, like, you doing like services or, you know, counting, freezing eggs, things like that, maybe a sperm donation, things like that. So it's a little bit clinical, but that could be something that somebody, or adopting, somebody's going to be like really wanting that, to take care of something or someone. That, remember that feral animal, it's a wild energy that you just want to take care of. That's what this is a nurturing energy, okay? So you're saying goodbye to the ways of the past, and you're venturing into something unknown here, the moon. But now the moon in the Lenormand isn't like the moon in tarot. The moon in Lenormand is like, your dreams come true when you wish upon a star. It's a fairy tale, like, for you. Your dreams are in the moon, they said. You look at the moon, you wonder, I wonder if this person is also looking at the moon, the same moon as me, okay? The person that you left, you know, that the person that you parted from. This could be somebody who's not with us anymore. You might, because it's still, you know, spooky season. The veil is still really thin. It's winter. The moon is waning right now. So that means that there's thinning hair, they said as well. So weird, interesting. There's a lot of messages happening, so I hope that they're catching you. I know that sometimes it's not like all the messages, but maybe if you do the transcript and you kind of like go through them, this could be your next week, okay? Now, next week, I see home being the central character. Something at home, maybe a problem or a fixture breaking, they said. So like a something fixable, something that you can get around, but it happened while you were gone. And so like you're just, it's just a little bit of a difficult thing to go home. You might be, from this lost loved one, you might be grieving at home alone now in the near future, the later part of the week. It might be a little bit hard to leave the family, the stability, the care, the love, the joy, that all those things are really prominent, but you're peaceful. You're to yourself. You're inward. It's winter time, I feel. Yeah. She's got this white like sleeveling here, and it's like a large like drape, like you're draping yourself in warmth. You're making the odd bits warm. They said like pieces of you that you didn't feel before. You're like, I want to keep my fingers and toes warm, and then the rest of me will be warm. Like that can be a true thing, a survivor tactic. And then, oh, look at that. You guys going off into different directions. You stabilizing, staying at home, finding your soulmate. If you're single, finding your soulmate. Okay, that's on your mind. Wondering about what's next. Where's my luck going to take me next? I don't know what to do next. I feel like everything is taken care of. What do I do next? I have nothing to do but sit here in my house and think about stuff. Which is like, be your best company, right? So the peace comes from talking about it, talking about the problem, talking about, not the problem, but the love, talking about love, where it's going, who you're interested in, where it's with, stabilizing your inner peace, not being afraid to, meet somebody that matches you in reality, and I see your backs turned to each other, going your own ways, but having that peace and love in between you. This is a very brotherly energy to me, but also could be your person, your partner. This person could be starting over at something. They might be like, okay, well, that's over, now what? And they're going to just be like back on their merry way of maybe you were their guest or they were your guest, and then they go back off to whatever makes them tick. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Sag, this week. I hope that was relevant. There was a lot of messages going on there. We'll see you next time. Ciao.